Battlefield 5 flops completely. Fortnite gets a new, very important update. Keep watching to find out what it is. NASA gets a furry. What? And once again, YouTubers are crying about how hard their life is. Boo hoo. I'm Poppy Harlow, and you're watching Boom. Our first story comes from Battlefield 5. An analyst predicts that EA's Battlefield 5 will be a serious disappointment. Pre-orders lag Call of Duty by more than 85%. Damn. I know. You feel it too, don't you? Anyone but EA. America's 5th most hated company. Could this please happen to anyone else? Now, I'm just Poppy Harlow. I'm not supposed to give my own opinion or speculation on this show. But I think I might have a clue of why the Battlefield 5 pre-orders are doing so poorly. But I think it might have something to do with the Battlefield 5 trailer completely flopping, getting 460,000 dislikes as opposed to 334,000 likes, making it the worst reveal trailer in their history. And it seemed to focus more on pushing some form of social justice agenda as opposed to just focusing on making it the coolest trailer they could make. You see this? That's a girl with a bionic arm. That's right, they exist in World War II. And if you don't think so, then you're just uneducated. Oh, you think I'm joking? No, that's what EA actually responded and said. Accept it or don't buy the game. The chief design officer of Battlefield, Patrick Sutherland, said, "We felt like in today's world, I have a 13-year-old daughter that when the trailer came out and she saw all the flack, she asked me, 'Dad, why is this happening?' She plays Fortnite and says, 'I can be a girl in Fortnite. Why are people so upset about this?' And Sutherland responded with, 'We play The Sims in this house or Battlefield.'" I'm just kidding. That's not what he said. What he said was, as a parent, how the heck am I gonna respond to this? And I just said, you know what? You're right. This is not okay. Then going on to say, these people who are uneducated, they don't understand that this is a plausible scenario. Hey guys, you remember that plausible scenario where the girl with the bionic arm in World War II just made everyone look completely like fools that had no idea what they were doing? Remember her? Remember that? That's a plausible scenario. Everyone knows that. Are you uneducated or something like that? You dingus? Then finally, Patrick Sutherland said, we don't take any flack. We stand up for the cause because I think those people who don't understand it, well, you have two choices. Either accept it or don't buy the game. I'm fine with either or. It's just not okay. What is this? Electronic Arts Chief Design Officer is leaving? What? Just 2 months before the launch of the new installment of the biggest franchise's Battlefield. Patrick Sutherland has been with EA for nearly 20 years. Earlier this month, Crowan said pre-order sales of Battlefield 5 have been weak. This is really strange. You know, I shouldn't be putting pieces together, but I think I understand what happened here. This response to me sounds like someone that just doesn't care. It's someone that doesn't want to take criticism, or at least not trying to understand what the criticism is. And instead, you're drawing the line in the sand between your consumers and what your ideology is. And this is the problem that you face when you push social politics into video games, because like any politics, is all about making your opponent seem like a villain. So you're basically making your consumers the villain here. And he's saying, well, if you don't like what we're trying to do here, you're uneducated. You don't buy the game. And instead of trying to understand what the actual criticism, he's making the criticism seem like, oh, you're just uneducated, or you're just a sexist, or oh, you don't want to see women in video games, huh? Is that the problem? When really that's not the problem at all. Patrick is not wrong for saying that today's gaming is gender diverse, or he's not wrong for looking after the interests of his daughter in video games. If the option was just for females to be a playable character in Battlefield 5, no one would care. But this trailer showed so clearly that you care more about pushing this agenda than making it a cool trailer. That's the problem. It's a statement, this trailer. It's basically saying, hey, what do you think about this? Huh? What's your opinion about this? Huh? Look what we did. That's why people don't like it. And instead of trying to acknowledge that and trying to understand that, he says that everyone else is just uneducated. So it's no surprise really that he was let go after this. I don't really want to celebrate people losing their job or whatever, especially working so long, but maybe this would have been for the better. I understand that it's a good intention, just really bad execution. Then the cluster F. If you haven't followed the marketing for Battlefield 5, it gets worse from here. If you can't... For some reason, they decided to hire Trevor Noah to market Battlefield 5. Trevor Noah, of course, which everyone knows as a Battlefield veteran, everybody. I don't know about you guys, but whenever Trevor Noah opened his mouth, I just cannot stop laughing. He's just too funny.
Welcome everyone to the Battlefield 5 live reveal. I'm your host for this evening, Trevor Noah, and I'm so excited to be here introducing this new edition of Battlefield, which for some reason everyone has already assumed is Battlefield 5. I mean, and not Battlefield V. Could be V, why not V?
It stands for vagina! See, I don't even need writers to do the work for me. I'm way better. These, no offense to Trevor, if people like him, great. But they're clearly so fake. And it's so painfully transparent during this reveal that they did. The remarks he makes are so cringy.
Co-op is back, and that's one of my favorite aspects of Battlefield 1. Lars,
Battlefield 1?
about that mode?
Oh!
Favorite aspects of Battlefield 1.
First and foremost, Trevor Noah.
First and foremost, I'm a gamer.
Favorite aspects of Battlefield 1.
I'm a gamer. First and foremost, everybody. Are you expecting anyone to believe this? Yikes. Okay?
Wow. The car, the thing, the man, the boo. You saw the thing, the man, the huh? I hope they got insurance. That was insane. Do you see that?
How many millions did they spend on this? Look at this. They built this whole set, right? They hired Trevor Noah. How much do you think this costs? I feel bad because clearly there's so many bad decisions being made by a minority of people. I'm sure there's plenty of really talented people working on this game. DICE is a very good studio. I think they made some amazing games that I'm really a big fan of, but it seems like you got the wrong people making the wrong decisions, and I don't know. I feel bad for all the other people working on it because there's probably a massive team on it. It's gone so far that even the fans for Battlefield 5 themselves are memeing the whole thing. Mess up their reveal. Tell people not to buy the game if they don't like it. People don't buy the game? What? People don't buy the game! Big shocker, everyone. Fans, did you completely F up the marketing for this game? EA, yes. Fans, what did it cost? Everything. That's it for that. Next news. Here's a sentence I never thought I would say. A furry got accepted into NASA. That's right, 2018, everybody. What a time to be alive. On Twitter, Naomi H tweeted, "Everyone shut the F up. I got accepted for a NASA internship." Then Homer Hickam, or Hickam, I don't know, tweeted back saying, "Language." Then Naomi tweeted back, "Suck my dick and balls. I'm working at NASA." Homer responded with, "I am on the National Space Council that oversees NASA." Bum 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 ba 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 bum ba da ba da bum ba da ba da. What's this? NASA intern loses job after vulgar tweet. My god. This is just too funny. It's too good. How did this happen? How do you not look up who you're tweeting at if you tell someone to suck your dick and balls? Like, I'm the most irresponsible person I know. Even I would do that. Like, a simple Google search and you would know that Homer Hickam is a former NASA engineer who trained the first Japanese astronaut. Like, Jesus Christ. So basically, Homer wasn't the one responsible for Naomi losing her internship. He made a response to this saying he wasn't offended by the word. He was actually looking after Naomi to make sure that this wouldn't get her in trouble. And the fact was that actually all the people that kept hating on Homer for tweeting this actually are the ones that brought it to NASA's attention because they used the hashtag NASA hashtag or whatever. And the ones that actually were responsible for the recruitment of this individual saw it and then decided, well, we can't let this person come on board, which is pretty understandable. I'm not for anyone losing their job or internship or whatever. I hope that this person do actually get another chance, but it's really funny nevertheless, just from the sense of, haha, screw you guys, self-justice, instant self-justice. It's just funny. I think most people can agree on that. Next news, Fortnite gets an update. You can now press down to thank the bus driver before jumping in Fortnite. We did it, guys. We did it. Our memes made an influence. I am so proud. We chilled this in a meme review in June, talking about the bus driver meme. Immediately, you guys started memeing it on the PewDiePie subreddit. The same day it came out, people started tweeting there should be an option where you can thank the bus driver, and they listened. So now, thanks to the power of memes, we made a positive impact in the world, and you can now thank the bus driver in Fortnite. I never been this proud. Give yourself a pat on the back, everybody. We did it. Fortnite has officially become the best Royale game. I'm sorry, PUBG. You had your chance. Next news! YouTubers are feeling the burn. Oh, what are they complaining about now, huh? I don't want to hear this Swedish millionaire complain again. All right. The reason I'm bringing this up is because it got a lot of mainstream media attention that YouTubers feeling fatigued or worked out. It was covered by The Guardian and The Telegraph and Polygon. I actually didn't hate their article. How about that? They also mentioned my video in it. I made a video again I think a month ago or something like that, where I tried to give some insight on what it's like to be a YouTube creator. And I did this mainly because I think a lot of people think that just because you get money and fame, all your other problems will go away. And I try to get some insight to explain why that isn't necessarily the case. I know it's really tired of hearing me talking about this, but I think this video probably played a big impact on this getting more attention, which I'm really glad about. I luckily don't feel burnout. I feel better than I ever done on YouTube. And this is largely thanks to me making better decisions, I think, and also you guys. It's so easy to get caught up with the numbers. And this is what these articles are talking about, because if you take a break, it'll be a problem. And I feel bad seeing a lot of my friends suffer from this as well, feeling burnout, feeling really worn down because of it. And that's why I made that video, to hopefully give people insight, because I think the more people understand each other, the world will be a better place. That's right. That's all I care about. I just want people to be happy. Trust me. That's my #1 priority. Smash a like on this video so it will get more views. That would help me out a lot. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to hit sponsor. So become a sponsor so you can see that. And that's it for me for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow.